welcome back to one of my videos. And today, it's not really on anything but just clad coin cleanup. I took a tip from LA Digger and watched one of his videos, and I was pretty impressed with this little Harbor Freight dual tumbler. So I decided to go out and give it a try and see how it does on the coins and clad cleanup for them, because I'm starting to have this stuff pile up all over the place. So I'm going to start out and do this little video and see if I can repeat the steps and see how this turns out. So stick with me. Okay, so this is going to be the start of this test. So what we got here is a pile of dimes and some pennies right here, and I'm going to go ahead and do these quarters later on. But for right now, from what I understand, you just need to get some aquarium gravel and get this at any PetSmart or pet store and stuff like that. It's not very big gravel, so we're going to add some of this to the mix here. And let's see. That should be good. Let's try that. And then we'll go ahead and do silver in one, and copper and zinc in the other. And try this. This is my first time, so this is going to be a learning experience. And I hope I get it right. So, next thing, we're going to add some soap to it. Then after that, we'll try a little bit of cleanser. And we'll go ahead and close these up, and then we'll put them on the tumbler. So I got over here, and yes, that's my nice new dredge. We'll give it a tumble, and we'll check it in about 3 or 4 hours, and we'll see what the condition of the coins are. And if they need to go longer, well, we'll just do it a little bit longer. Alright, so let's see what happens. Okay, one thing I did find out was a problem with this is that these caps don't exactly go on perfect depth, I guess, and they're not spread out deep enough. This one went on fine, and just wanted to bring this to your attention, and this one did not. Didn't want to go all the way down, so what I did is I actually looked through my drawer of doohickeys that I pretty much dug up, and found this nice little through piece of aluminum and sat it down on here so it could take up the gap on it. So if you run into this problem, here's a quick and simple fix. Anything that works like this, may be some extra washers laying around, or just something that's small enough and circular enough to actually go in line with the cap itself, because it does tumble around this area. So I just wanted to point this out, and now we'll go ahead and put it on the tumbler and see what happens in about 4 hours. Alright, stick with me. Okay, so now that the tumblers are actually on the machine itself, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. Nothing big and special. I actually had to take that one piece off, and I actually sacrificed a washer and a small nut, and that seemed to correct the matter. So that's a quick fix right there. So I put everything on here. I'll let you guys hear this. So it's kind of a little bit noisy, but not too noisy. And it seems to be working just fine. don't like the smell of that cheap rubber on it, but for something from Harbor Freight for, you know, what I paid for it wasn't too bad. And it lists for $49 for, you know, a dual tumbler. And right now the Harbor Freight has all their tumblers on back orders, so I wouldn't recommend actually buying one off the site itself, but you know, check locally and see if you have one. And if not, you know, then go ahead and wait. You know, but we'll see what happens. Not bad. Alright, we'll check it out in a few hours. Basically what we've done is we've actually tumbled these coins in the tumbler for about 4 hours, and I'm hoping that these are actually cleaned up halfway decent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour them out. Over the strainer. Okay. And then I'm going to rinse them gently underneath the sink here. Until the water comes clean. Now I'll just take the strainer over here, dump the coins out. Yep. Okay, so the coins right now, a lot of them are actually halfway decently cleaned up. Almost clean enough to put in a vending machine or roll them up, whatever. For this sake, I'd say I'd probably run them probably another 4 hours to get them really clean. Now to look at some of the pennies. They're not bad. They're actually looking pretty good, which you'll be able to see. They're not dirty or filthy or murky or anything like that anymore. They're good enough to roll. So I'm pretty happy with this process, and appreciate LA Digger for actually showing this on YouTube. And I just wanted to do a video of my own just to see what the process is like and see if it was worth the time to keep continuing to do this, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoy this short little video that I made, and take the time to experiment a little bit, clean up your clad. There's a lot more other processes out there. This is just one of them, and I think this is effective, so I recommend it. So take your time, enjoy your clad, keep swinging. Alright.